Pirita, wurde. Application System Heidelberg präsentieren. Ein Spiel unterstützt von Visionary Studios. Mit Grumpy. Der überrascht mich gerade. Ja. Du solltest mit Ton spielen. Es ist Mutropolis. Ein Point-and-Click-Adventure mit Detektivinhalten. Und das hat mich ein bisschen an ein anderes Spiel erinnert, dessen Namen ich wieder vergessen habe. Das habe ich vor Ewigkeiten mal gespielt. Es geht irgendwie um zwei Personen, die sich am Ende erst sehen und irgendwie zwei komplette Ebenen, aber irgendwie zusammen. Und bei Mutropolis bin ich gespannt, was auf mich wartet. Wie gesagt, ich weiß, dass es ein Detektivspiel ist, ich weiß, dass es eine gute Grafik hat. Und das war's. Na, los geht's. Akt 1, die Entdeckung. Es ist übrigens auf Deutsch.
The Earth. Charming, isn't it?
Oh.
Very hard to leave when the big cataclysm happened nearly 3 millennia ago. The survivors fled to Mars. That's where I was born. And now, in the year 5000, we have come back. The adventurers, the academics, the archaeologists.
Mutropolis.
We're here to solve the mysteries of this lost world.
Okay. Und nach dem kurzen Intro darf ich gleich schon loslegen, ja? Und das bin ich wahrscheinlich. Das ist Carlotta. Das ist Luc. Und das ist Mirko. Mikro. Das ist ein Loch. Taschen. Und hier ist streng wissenschaftliches Chaos. Werkzeuge, Kiste und ich rede mit Carlotta. Wenn ich sie anklicke.
How's the expedition going?
Henry, just let me check. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. What was the question again?
Habt ihr irgendwas Interessantes gefunden?
Have you found any interesting artifacts?
Yes. A beautiful statue and a pair of vases. Luke says they could be more than 3,000 years old.
3,000 years old? You mean they're pre-cataclysmic? Total must be thrilled. The last time we found something this old, the Vice Dean took credit for the discovery while Total went to get champagne.
Well, he's still not happy. He's been grumbling all morning. So stay on his good side, okay?
Ja.
2880.
2880. Logged. Sorry, what were you saying?
Woran arbeitest du denn gerade?
What are you working on?
I'm logging the data Luke's gathering, and Micro is helping Max plumb the depths of the fissure. To tell you the truth, Henry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't want to mess up the first time Total takes me on an expedition.
Cheer up, Carlotta. You couldn't do more damage than Total usually does himself.
In 92, he got trapped inside a Sardinian sarcophagus he was studying.
We found him, fast asleep, hugging the mummy.
Really? Total told me you were the one who got trapped, and that he saved your life with his bare hands.
What? He tried to convince me it was Cobra. He said she got locked in with a bunch of venomous snakes, and he saved her using a tin opener.
Me? I was the one who noticed he was missing.
Good old Total.
Okay, da war
He
der
likes
Text
to play the
drin.
hero, but if he hadn't got stuck in that sarcophagus, we never would have found the inscription on the lid.
Und wie geht's Total?
How's Total?
Oh, I don't know. He spent all day muttering at the far end of the site. I offered to help earlier, but he asked me to leave because I was breathing too loud.
What's all that yammering about? Back to work, everybody!
Was soll das Gejammer? Alle zurück zur Arbeit. Gut, wenn hier hinter mir was steht, muss ich das vorlesen. Und irgendwas gibt an meinem Tisch. Egal, later.
See you later.
I'll be here if you need anything. I'm really glad I finally got to come out on a dig.
Ich will mir das streng wissenschaftliche Chaos angucken.
Site markers, hefty crates, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today.
Ja, aber du brauchst bestimmt eine Ultraschallschaufel. Ups.
Broken again. probably total in one of his moods.
Okay. Und beim Werkzeugkasten ist?
It's password protected. Perhaps I can guess it. Let's try 00000000. Wrong. What are the chances?
Kiste.
I'm an experienced archaeologist. I'm not going to remove a relic just like that.
Erster Eingang und ich spreche mal mit Luke.
Is everything okay?
If these readings are accurate, more than okay, Henry. The latest finds are 2 or 3 millennia old. We could be onto something big here. Sorry, Henry, I have to read the locator. 2, 4, 3, 8, 8, 9, 6.
2438896.
Logged.
Logged.
If you need anything, let me know.
Wie kommt es, dass der Werkzeugkasten verschlossen ist?
How come the toolbox is locked?
We always lock up the kit when we're in the field. Standard practice.
I need some tools. Do you know the code?
Kind of. It's a lot of numbers to remember every day, so Micro and I remember half each. I know the first 4 numbers, and Micro knows the rest. You want me to write them down for you?
Don't bother. I have a photographic memory. I don't need to write them down.
It's up to you. The password is 5657.
5657. Logged.
No, Colada. That wasn't a reading.
Oh, but it's already been logged.
Let me see that.
I'd better leave them alone.
Ja. Mikro.
Hi, Micro. Can I help?
Sorry, Henry. I need to focus on Max. He's pretty deep into the hole.
I could hold the rope for a while.
I can't pass you the rope. This requires maximum concentration. I can't let go until I'm sure Max has landed safely at the bottom.
But... it's so dark down there. Max is so brave. How will you know when he's on solid ground?
I don't know how I'll know. That's why I'm holding on.
What if you cramp up? That position doesn't look too comfortable.
I'm a professional. The key is to stay focused. And to wiggle your toes a little.
Okay, ich kann dich also nicht fragen, wie der Rest des Codes lautet. Was ist bei den Taschen?
The one in the middle is my backpack. Here's my geological chronometer. Could be useful. And somewhere around here... Hey! Where's my trowel? Did someone take my trowel?
Why would I want your trowel?
Warum würde ich deine Spitze...
We didn't take it. I don't even understand why you keep it. It's obsolete. Objectively outmoded.
I can't believe my trowel has disappeared. At least the geological chronometer was in there. I'll need it if I want to know how old something is.
Genau. Gut, hier hinten ist ja nichts. Dann rede ich mal mit Cobra.
Cobra?
Dijon.
Do you really need to call me by my last name? Okay. Any news?
You're late.
I stayed up working really late last night. Total was sure there was a cross-shaped anomaly on the Chinese vase we found. In the end, it turned out it was just upside down. Never mind. Have you talked with base camp?
I made contact this morning.
Would you mind asking them? I'd like to know if they need anything.
Situation update, PJ. They say they're fine, Dijon. They're always fine.
Okay, gut, das zu wissen. Du scheinst nicht so wirklich beschäftigt.
You don't seem too busy.
You're right. Should I be more like you, wandering around aimlessly looking at stuff?
No, you should stay where you are. The lighting in this part of the cave enhances your natural scowl.
Charmant wie eine Brechstange, ja. Solltest du nicht neuen Funde katalogisieren?
Shouldn't you be cataloguing the latest finds?
Don't insult me, Dijon. You don't need an archaeology degree to do grunt work. Let Carlotta do it.
Carlotta's busy.
Then you can do it. You don't look busy.
This is why you and I don't talk more.
Ja, sie mögen sich anscheinend. Was hat dich dazu bewogen, Archäologin zu werden?
What made you want to become an archaeologist? You don't seem very excited by the work.
The rest of you get way too excited. I'm good at this job, Dijon, and it pays well.
But why archaeology? You could make more money as a security cop.
Honestly, I thought archaeology would involve more action. At least it gave me a chance to leave Mars.
I always thought you'd be good in the army.
Yeah, me too. They wanted me to cut my hair.
Yeah, they're pretty old-fashioned. And on top of that, wait a second. Are we having a friendly chat?
No. No way. Stop trying to butter me up, Dijon.
Leave it, Cobra. The magic has gone.
Das hätte so gut werden können. Hast du das Passwort für den Werkzeugkasten?
Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
Du hast nicht zufällig meine Spitzhöhle
You
genommen?
wouldn't happen to have taken my trowel.
I don't care about your trowel.
But have you seen it?
No.
Dann werde ich dich in Ruhe lassen.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
The Rock. Ja, gut. Ich gucke mich mal hier ein bisschen um. Ich gehe mal hier rüber. Wer ist er?
They're really stuck in the ground.
Das ist gut. Kann ich eigentlich irgendwie...
They're really...
Okay, so kriege ich mein Inventar runter mit Mausrad drehen. Und jetzt Total.
No, no, impossible.
Sorry I'm late, Total. I overslept.
Henry, please, don't distract me with such trifles. I must solve this riddle. Days of work and we're still stuck in the wrong chamber.
This chamber is pretty interesting, isn't it?
Do you want to spend the rest of the dig on the wrong side of a door as promising as this?
Well... No. We must be in some kind of antechamber. Our finds have been mostly decorative. And that door, it looks important.
Precisely.
Why don't we just knock through the wall?
No explosives. We can't risk damaging whatever is on the other side. I'll wager this door is hiding something very, very important. There has to be another way. These inscriptions, they're the key, but I can't decipher them. Speak, friend, and enter? No, nothing works.
I want a closer look at these inscriptions. The markings, they're very crude. I can't be certain, but something tells me these inscriptions aren't really ancient. Maybe Total is wasting his time. I should look for a way to test my hypothesis.
What's that?
Nothing. They're beautiful inscriptions. I better not say anything to Total until I'm sure. The last thing I need is him having a meltdown.
Okay, gut. Schade, dass ich die nicht sehen kann. Dann gehe ich mal zurück. Zurück, sag ich. Mit die Lampe an.
It's firmly fixed in the ground. Seriously, I can't pull them up. These mushrooms are so small. I should leave them be.
Mit den Pilz kannst du mitnehmen.
This mushroom looks a little bigger than the rest. I'm going to take it.
Ja, der ist größer als der Rest. Nimmt ihn mit. So. Ich gucke mal ins Loch. Ist das Loch zu mir
It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Okay, ja. Da ist Mirko, da ist die Lampe. Und hier hinten ist nichts. Lampe.
No matter how much I keep doing it, the lights are not going to move. If you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that keeps them fixed in place.
Sehr gut. Noch mehr Pilze.
These mushrooms are so small. I should leave them be.
Ich drücke mal auf die Frau Freifeld, mal gucken, ob er mir die interessanten Punkte anzeigt. Das ist gut. Wetterlinge. Next.
They're fluttering around an opening in the cave ceiling. I can see the blue sky.
Okay. Oh, hier haben wir noch was. Eine Wasserflasche.
It's empty.
Oh. Schutt.
The smell of recently dug up earth gets me emotional. I'd better look away. I don't want to cry.
Da fehlt noch eine Lampe, noch eine Lampe. Überall Lampen. Pilze.
These mushrooms are so small.
Noch mehr Pilze. Da hinten, wo ich hingehen kann. Jetzt gehe ich mal vorne. Ich habe bis jetzt auch noch keine richtige Aufgabe gekriegt, außer Inschrift auf der Tür entschlüsseln.
I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation.
Wofür brauchen die dich denn? Okay. Ich nutze mal diese Zeitmessgerät mit der Tür.
Let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. According to these readings, the door is no more than 500 years old. That's way more modern than our other finds. It can only mean one thing. The ancient door is covered in some kind of clay sediment, and the inscriptions, they must be more recent than the door. Someone carved them onto the clay. The real door must be sealed, under the surface.
Dann sagen wir das doch mal deinem Trottel.
Total, I've dated the door and it's less than 500 years old.
Sorry?
I think the real door is buried under a layer of clay.
But what about the inscriptions?
The inscriptions must be recent too, maybe even less than 100 years old.
Supreme squid, are you sure?
I used my geological chronometer. Didn't you think of that?
I was getting round to it, but they seemed so ancient. Perhaps I should have been more skeptical. How do you explain the inscriptions then?
I think they might not be inscriptions. I think they're gratings.
Well, this could be good news. Do you think you can clear a way through the door?
I'll try.
Was hast du in der Tür zu finden?
What are you expecting to find behind this door?
I think we're looking at pre-cataclysmic remains here, Henry.
Pre-cataclysmic? That seems optimistic.
We need a little optimism in this job.
Brauchen wir immer, ja? Irgendeine Idee, wie wir durchkommen, wegen der Inschrift, dass das Passwort wieder zeigt.
Do you know the password for the toolbox?
Carpet. Yes, it was carpet. No, wait, that's the password for my safe.
Teppich, okay. Ich glaube, ich habe meine Spitzkette verloren.
I'm worried. I think I've lost my trowel.
Your trowel? I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Are you sure?
Well, at first I thought it was my trowel, but then I remembered I don't use a trowel because it's the 50th century, so it must have been yours.
When did you see the trowel in the binocular case?
I'd just finished my morning checklist, so it couldn't have been later than 10. But when I went back at 11 o'clock, the binocular case had disappeared. I remember because I saw Cobra chewing gum.
That's weird. Cobra never chews gum before her 11:15 workout.
Precisely. That's why I checked the time. By 11 o'clock, the binoculars were already gone.
Somebody must have moved them. I'll look in the rubble. There must be some trace.
Warum ist hier Kaugummi vor 11:15 Uhr? Warum wisst ihr sowas? Warum so viel Zeitangabe? Also um 10 war es noch da, um 11 war es weg. Zwischen 10 und 11 wäre es da wach gewesen, kauft die Kaugummi. Ach, was soll das?
Don't worry, I'll find a way to open that door. Cobra.
Du hast nicht so viel mehr Spitzkette
You
genommen?
wouldn't happen.
I don't care about...
But have you seen?
No.
Ja, hatten wir schon mal.
I'll leave.
Finally.
Binocular Case.
It's empty now. The geological chronometer was in it, and my trowel should have been in there too.
Ja, should. Das suchen wir jetzt. Gucken wir uns nochmal den Schutt an.
Footprints.
Spuren.
Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks.
Ja, gut. Hier sind...
Interesting.
Aber das bringt dir leider nichts, weil die nicht weitergehen. Also jemand hat Schuhe getragen, der... Und zwar dann fällt sie aus.
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max.
But you can't see.
Luke.